So there's a common phenomenon in human nature. It seems like we always want to get more out of doing less. We want to earn more money and doing the same amount of hours. We want to build bigger businesses, but by doing the same thing. And although that may seem like a preposterous statement, that may seem like a far off thought, in this video I'm going to tell you how to do just that. My plan is to go with 5 unique ways that I have done in my personal life of how I have been intentional of working less and yet still earning more money. So if you haven't met already, my name is Anfernee, and on this channel I talk about personal finance, investing, and side hustles. And if you think you'll find anything of value in this video, then go ahead and tap that like button for your boy, as it does help the channel out and it also makes me happy. So let's talk about how to work less but still earn more money, because in the mind these things seem to contradict each other greatly. But if you've been around this channel for any period of time, one of the best methods that I'm going to continually suggest until I can't breathe anymore is to leverage passive income streams. And although I talk about passive income a lot, all of this basically means is that leverage a skill, leverage a business, leverage something to where you can front load your work. You want to find something that you can put a lot of work in at the very beginning, and then once that work is out in the world, you can then let it live, let it breathe, and continue to make you money while you sleep. A couple of common things I talk about on this channel will be real estate investing. Also, it could be stock market investing. I have whole series on this channel dedicated to how to make passive income through the stock market, even going through the process of spending an entire year building a $10,000 Robinhood portfolio from scratch for the purpose of showing you guys what investment gains will look like if you stay consistent in the stock market. But other than real estate and the stock market, you could even say that starting a YouTube channel would be a way of leveraging passive income streams because of the AdSense revenue associated with it. If you were a content creator, every single video that you post online will be like a seed that can grow into a tree of passive income. While as a small creator, or as I just learned, a micro influencer may not make a lot of money from each video, you could definitely start to earn a good bit of revenue simply by hopping on trending topics, talking about what people are talking about right now, and then once you have your niche established, start to talk more into evergreen videos. To give you some free sauce, here on this channel, my focus has always been on evergreen videos, and I like to leverage the YouTube search algorithm. Now, I could go and try to make a lot of money from viral worthy videos, but I like the consistent approach that has been making my channel successful by uploading videos that can rank in search, because I find that search videos last a lot longer and make a lot more money in my case than videos where I try to talk about whatever is trending right now. There can be a lot of different scenarios that you can take to leverage passive income sources, but I am personally a fan of content creation, as you can tell as you're watching this video. But even with that, you can create a digital product, you can create some kind of service like an online course where you put all of your work in up front and then you let that live online. This is a great way to work less and make more money because you don't have to constantly trade your hours for money. Yes, at the very beginning, I know you are going to be doing this with probably a little benefit from it, but when the work is already done, you are then going to be making money while you sleep. And as long as that seed lives, then that will be a new revenue stream that you don't even have to maintain that often. So with real estate investing and stock market investing, yes, you have to maintain that, but even then the work of maintaining it is much less than the work of actually building it in the first place. But the next way that you can make more money by working less is by knowing when to outsource and delegate certain tasks. So this video, I'm going to be speaking from my personal experience a lot. So as a byproduct, I'm going to be talking about YouTube and starting online businesses because that's what I know. I feel like that's what I'm qualified to talk about. As I'm approaching 400 videos on this channel, I have learned the benefit of outsourcing and delegating, because by editing every single one of my videos, making every single one of my thumbnails, and then going through the process of planning and organizing and coming up with ideas, it all can be a lot if you're trying to do it all yourself. And I'm going to be the first to say that as a micro influencer, it is not a financially responsible decision to pay someone for outsourcing or delegation. And although you could go on Fiverr and get a virtual assistant to do things like plan videos for you, what I would recommend personally is to use ChatGPT. Now, although I may not be able to use ChatGPT to edit a video or to create thumbnails, what I can leverage ChatGPT for is to plan videos, to make a script that I can loosely follow, and also just to see what's trending in the world right now. Something that I used to take 30 to 45 minutes to type into Google myself, I can simply just type in ChatGPT what financial topics are trending right now, what is going on in the sports world that I may want to talk about right now. And because it seems like I'm having a conversation with another person anyway, this very well does feel like a virtual assistant who is helping me plan my videos, helping me come up with title ideas. It's actually kind of crazy when you think about it, how useful ChatGPT can be for running your business. So that's just one way you can outsource and delegate. Obviously, in a YouTube sense, you can outsource video editing and even creating thumbnails as well. Then all you'll be left with is to sit and record videos. I personally think that recording videos is one of the hardest part of making YouTube videos. I have a lot of fun making YouTube videos and creating thumbnails, but the planning aspect does get pretty hard as well. So just finding some ways to lift your workload will be a great way to work less and even have more time to make more money. And then moving on to the next way that you can work less and make more money, this is going to be by investing in skills that multiply your income. So from a YouTube sense, instance, this could be investing in a graphic designer course or investing in a YouTube creator course to learn how to make better videos. But even in a real estate example, this could be investing in a public speaking curriculum so you know how to talk to customers, you know how to talk to other realtors, and you know how to network. By investing in skills, you're going to be doing the same thing as you were by starting a YouTube channel, by doing a lot of the work up front, which frees your mental bandwidth and allows you to make more money. If you are not a good public speaker and you constantly worry about talking to new customers or making sales or hearing the word no, your mental capacity every time you go to a new person is going to be limited. You're going to be doubting yourself, but if you gain the confidence to do this over and over again, you would then have the mental bandwidth to focus on other things and actually closing the sale that you were trying to make. I personally like to take YouTube creator courses because I feel like it gives me a deep dive into the mind of other creators so that I can take little nuggets to make my channel even better. One of the best things that I learned recently that it is important to always be evolving with social media. You don't want to just stick yourself in one corner and only do one thing and hope it works out. So for my personal channel, that is going to be expanding into shorts. I have never been a fan of short form content. I have barely posted many short form videos here on the channel, but with the rise of TikTok and the lowering of many people's attention spans, in order to get in front of more people, you have to evolve and you have to learn new skills in order to make more money. And then as a staple here on the channel, I can't not have a video and not talk about automating your finances as a way to work less and make more money. I am always a proponent that you should make your finances as simple and as easy to follow as possible so that you are more likely to do it. If you come out with all these ambitious plans like I'm going to make $1 million in a month and I'm going to do X, Y, Z and everything else in 7 days in order to make this money, you probably will suffer from overanalysis paralysis and you probably won't even start from the risk of everything that is involved with going wrong. But if you make your finances as simple as possible and you put things on autopilot like saving, investing, and even paying bills, what you are going to be doing once again is freeing up that mental bandwidth in order to focus on other areas. I know that a lot of people don't like putting their bills on autopay, but if you grow more accustomed to being financially responsible, this won't be such a big scare for you. You will have the confidence to know that you will have the money in your account when you need it instead of trying to time the system to just having just enough to when you can pay it. And with the Robinhood series that I did recently on the channel, I think that it is a great testament of autopay and auto investing specifically. So in that series, I was putting $35 a day into a Robinhood portfolio, and I think it took me about 270 days to grow that portfolio to $10,000. Half the time I wasn't even thinking about the portfolio. I was doing other things here on the channel or actually in my real life from my 9 to 5. And I was surprised when I saw exactly how much growth that portfolio experienced from me not doing anything to it at all except managing it maybe once or twice a month. But then again, I think that the most powerful way that you can work less and make more money is by creating scalable sources of income. If you don't take anything else from this video, just know that scalability is the key to working less and making more. Because with scalability, you are no longer going to be trading your working hours for more money, but instead you're going to be building devices, building businesses that can grow larger with the same amount of work. With a YouTube channel, as you continue to make videos and as your videos compound on each other, the views will compound, the subscribers will compound, and the money will compound, but you will still be making the same amount of videos. In the stock market, as your portfolio grows, as you get dividends, the amount of money that you make will compound and the interest that you earn will continue to grow even if you're putting the same principal number in there. Scalability and compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. So if you're doing gig work like Lyft and DoorDash, although that is a good side hustle, there is not going to be much scalability in there. So with the Side Hustle Saturday series that I do on the channel, I understand that the money that I make from the side hustles is going to be somewhat fixed to the amount of hours that I work. But the money that I make from making the videos about the side hustles has a scalability factor to it, and the income limit could skyrocket at any given point. So that goes all into having multiple streams of income. And honestly, if you take one thing from all 5 parts that I gave you in this video, then you can definitely work less and make more money. One of the things that has especially helped me in this regard is to find a remote job. Now I know back in 2020, remote jobs were very popular and nowadays they're not so much, but if you can find a work from home job where you can free up your travel time to work on other things that bring value to your life, those other hobbies can then become side hustles, and those side hustles can then become full income streams. And then just by front loading your work, you can have a life that you desire. But with all that being said, if you found anything of value in this video, then tap that like button for your boy, as well as hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. We are trying to get this channel to 100,000 subscribers, so I am really excited about hitting that goal whenever it happens, and I would really appreciate it if you help me along that journey. However, if you don't, I don't mind. I'll see you in the next one, guys.